Okay, Chris and Terry will like to go through some of your exhibit here. And Chris, you can sort of lead us through it. And Terry, at some point, invite Terry in to look at some of these
you're gonna
haikus.
Say hi, I'm Chris Grassano.
Okay.
Okay.
All set, Chris?
Hi, I'm Chris Grassano, and I was fortunate enough to have the September slot for the featured artist, along with Kristen Coddington-Gordon, who did the wonderful sculpture you'll see around here as I walk around, but she'll talk about that another time. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I'm pleased if you're watching this this wonderful video that CHAC is making. And I wanted to start with a particular painting because that kind of made me have a theme, helped me have a theme for this show. So if we can just move this way, and I'll move slowly. And I just wanted to start with this painting because where I live in Casadero, I was noticing the thistle growing, and the thistle started to get lots of blooms on it, and then all of a sudden, not only were there bees, there were butterflies, and then there was, if you look up there was this type of hummingbird moth, and I don't know the name of it, but it's a moth, and it kind of looks like a hummingbird. But I just noticed how beautifully that the insects were interacting with the flowers, and they just had such a harmony about how they gathered their nectar. Or anyway, it was just wonderful to watch, and I started to take some photographs, and I got excited about that, and I wanted to do a series of paintings. So that's how it started, and then I went on to, hummingbirds and flowers and how they're gathering the nectar. And and then I noticed in our creek where there was willow growing, it attracted bees at a certain point where the blossoms of the willow were starting. So then I wanted to do a little bit of a series of that too. So anyway, that's how it started. And then my partner Terry, who's a really good poet, I said, Terry, make some poems for these, and so she did. So maybe she wants to pick one poem.
Sure, I can pick a poem or two.
Pick a poem.
I'll start with this one. I also named the paintings. So this one I named Nectar Hunt, and the haiku goes, bumblebee searches, climbing through the thistle head. The best spot is found.
That's very nice.
And then we actually had another hummingbird on this succulent, which we called Best View. And when we were installing the show, people came and actually bought that particular painting. So Chris did another one, and we call that Best View 2. And so the poem for that is, the start of all things, the long view we need to thrive, begins in stillness.
Great. It's a nice touch, Terry. Okay.
So I don't know. I think that's about it. I mean, and of course, I hope that you get to interview Kristen, because she's the sculptor. I was just so thrilled to be able to show with this person who loves animals, like really loves animals, and does these sculptures that are incredible. And I was so happy to show with her. And
Let's go over here though to you. What is this major one right here, Chris?
Yeah, and when I do come up to the gallery and sit here at least once a month, usually once a month, and I go out into our garden, and I actually saw the hummingbird, and there was this succulent plant. Somebody's trying to tell me what it was, but I don't know what kind it is. But so I was able to snap a few photographs of the hummingbird on this plant, and I loved the interaction again. So I decided to do, at least one painting that was large, and this is the image I chose, and it's it's just something I enjoyed doing immensely.
Yeah, it's very striking. Very good, Chris. Thanks a lot, Chris. Your exhibit is wonderful. I hope everyone gets a chance to see it. And Terry, thank you for your contributions to it too. Thank you.
It was fun to do.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Well, let's take a survey of Kristen's work, since she's not here yet. She has some really nice stuff, so I'll take a walking tour through her things. This is Kristen here. But there's a lot of work on environmental sculptures of animals and creatures. A wonderful selection of stuff. So we'll go through here. Right here is I guess a raven sculpture. Down here is one of our ancestors here, great ape here. Some more of primates, even insects, all in nature's world. And then over here we have a tiger. Excuse me. Over here, a leopard and a mate, I guess. Here's a delightful creature. Let's see. A koala and baby. Hitching a ride. Over here we have a kangaroo and baby. I guess they call babies Joeys. Kangaroo and Joey.
I got the filler painting ready to come, and then I put the fastening on backward.
Over here we have
Down. And it just was a momentary
a whale sculpture. Let's see what kind is that. A gray whale. And here's some dramatic ones. A sperm whale and baby sleeping together. There's a pair, really. There's on the left there's a mother and her baby, and on the right there's a mother and her baby. That's really interesting. I never saw anything like that. Gorgeous work.
I'm not going to tell John that because
Over here is a humpback whale.
but I'm looking forward. Okay, so December 7th, I have you right.
And then finally over here,
I should ask Cindy.
elephant, her young one. Oh, we've got the full complement of African creatures and ocean creatures.
That's okay. Yeah. I brought plastic knives and I brought cups. And I'm
Hope you get a chance to see them. They're really very interesting and provocative. Oh, he's an interesting little guy, a bush baby. Very expressive. I'd have to step back if I met him. There's a pair of sea lions. You'll see them often if you walk along the beaches on our coast, bobbing up and down out in the surf, watching you, following along, seeing if you may be leading them to any fish, I suppose. Harbor seals, a young one, and her mother, or his mother. We hope you'll drop by the gallery this month and see the exhibit in person. So long.